Today is definitely an auspicious day for us here, that we are treading the path which is auspicious. Auspicious means where the mind and the brain live in poise, coordinating with each other. And that's why today I consider it in America as an auspicious day, that we who think always of material world, at least for the time being, we are cut off from the divisions of the continents, divisions of people, but we are all come together as one single human beings. So that's why it's a great opportunity, and the credit goes to the one who guided us all to practice Sage Patanjali. You know, I'm here, do not consider me that I'm a super teacher. I may be a senior teacher to all of you. And as you are all students of yoga, I also am a student of yoga. Therefore, from that plane, we are all equals. So if I come close to you by chance, do not become nervous saying that, oh, Mr. I get frightened. And that's why I'm going to remain in this dress only, so that I am controlling my elements. If I go into my yogic dress, then my elements may change. Then you may find it very difficult to follow the instructions. But here particularly I'm here today, is to guide you in such a way, not I'm going to teach you, but I guide, because I cannot take 800 people, but I give you the clues for you to study yourselves, what we call swadhyaya, the self-study, how to study yourselves while you are in the sadhana. So if I can guide you, probably your life may transform from today on into a different angle. So transformation should always be there in our practices. If the transformations are not there, it's just a manual, stagnated practice. So yoga is like a firebrand. It's fire. It's called yoga agni. Agni means fire. So yoga is a subject which lifts the body which is completely inertic, dull, stupid, to lift that to the level of the illuminative light of the soul, so that the soul, the light of the soul, and the light of the body are together built to such an extent that there is no difference between the light of the body and the light of the self. And that is what I try to give you, so that the separation between, as you know, still that feeling, though we are all practicing yoga, we have not crossed the precipice beyond physical fitness. So we have to cross over. So we have to cross several, bridges to feel, to experience the ever shining light which is dormant. And Patanjali, when he speaks of avidya, nescence, he says it may be dormant, it may be associating, sometimes it may be up and down, sometimes it is fully active. So he speaks on ignorance, but even it may happen in our intelligence, that we do not think that way, that only we read Yoga Sutra and say Patanjali has mentioned that ignorance may be dormant, associating, active, passive, or fully active. But even in our growth of intelligence, we may be dormant, we may be accentuating, we may be sometimes active, passive, or sometimes we may be highly alert and active. So even intelligence has to grow. As ignorance has got various stages, intelligence too has got various stages. So to reach the enlightenment, unless we cross from the dormant state of intelligence to the enlightened state of intelligence, there are several bridges. So our practice of asana is not for the sake of body, that's only a support. If the earth is not there, you cannot walk. Can you walk on water? So asanas are the foundation or the earth for us, so that from the holding the earth can we touch the light of the soul. And that is where the asana begins and asana takes us. But unfortunately, we have divided unnecessarily the subject, saying Iyengar yoga is physical yoga, somebody is doing dhyana yoga. Now, yesterday I saw in that booklet, Purna yoga. What is nonsense things going on? That means the word, when a person uses the word that I am going to introduce Purna yoga, up to now he was Apurna. That means half knowledge. Unbaked yoga. Do you mean to say suddenly the unbaked yoga became baked yoga? So do not be carried away. Do not be carried away by words. Do not be carried away by the titles. Be honest in yourselves. Trace yourselves where you are. Because I've undergone all these sufferings, mental weather. You call it, what is the weather today? But have you ever questioned yourselves, what is the weather of my mind today? So asanas helps you to understand the weather of your mind. And that's why I beg of you and request you, though I'm a senior teacher, I request you not to be carried away by words. Be conscientiously steady. Anyone who says something, whether it is conscientiously fits in or just a surface, peripheral knowledge. So go deep in. You may be dormant or you may be fully active. I do not know. Follow? So there may be some gap somewhere. So let us fill that gap. And in order to fill that gap, Patanjali's first sutra of the second chapter, that you have to have that zeal. Tapas means zeal. Firing zeal. Your mind, like the lamp. If you put the oil, it goes on flaming. So your intelligence has to flame 24 hours. Whether you are doing the asana or not, you are doing pranayama or not, you are doing meditation or not, the content should be burning in your intelligence. So that is what I would like to give you few thoughts on it, so that you develop, not to be carried away by third person's words, but you should be carried away by your own word, and to carry by your own experiences. That is the word Patanjali uses later, swa adhyaya. Steady from the body to the self. Because there are so many layers, so many caves in your body, which you may be feeling only the skin a little bit, and you say, I know the body. But do you know the distance between the skin and the bone, though there is only 1 inch? But your intelligence cannot penetrate even 1,000th of a width of a hair when you are practicing. So can I touch that? That is Swadhyaya. You follow? So that means karma, tapas is zeal of action, karma. Swadhyaya is understanding the karma and putting into action as knowledge, so that when karma, perfect karma and perfect jnana has achieved, when they come together, as we have come together between Yoga Journal and the Aiyenger Yoga Institute of India, after 30 years we have come together, and we can bring that together, this karma and jnana together, and the culminating end of this jnana and karma is bhakti. So there is no that you have to sit in a prayer and I am doing bhakti. The end of jnana is the beginning of bhakti. What we are doing, bhakti, is not bhakti, it's only for the mind, external mind. The action should be ripe, the knowledge should be ripe, the end of that is known as paripurnata, not purna yoga, the words. So this paripurnata comes only by tapas and swadhyaya. That's why Patanjali has used these two words, which culminates automatically without saying that I'm a bhaktan, I'm a devotee and all. You cannot say that word because it takes to that step only. That is the third step in the practice of yoga. So when you do the asanas, the moment you love to do it, you're all bhaktas, you are devotees of the asana. Some people may go to church, may go to temples and say, I'm a devotee. But this body is the temple. Follow? This asana is the instrument which takes you into the sanctum sanctorum. That is yourself. So, therefore, do the asanas in that attitude, not with the attitude of, I'm physically fit, I'm mentally poised. That's all, peripheral effects of yoga. The true effect of yoga, that the object as you are all searching, for which you are searching, is the very subject, transforms itself into object and confuses you all. And that is where the illusion comes. So let us take it that the seeker, you are doing the asana for some purpose. So I say, I am not doing the asana for some purpose, I am doing the asana to see myself. And then I'm sure you will see the flashes of light, of spiritual wisdom, shining in you all. I pray, keep this in mind. This is the aim of the asana. When he uses the word, people do not, there is a differentiation within us between my body, my mind, myself. Is it not? So Patanjali says, do asanas so that the difference between my body, my mind, my intelligence, my consciousness may disappear and all become in one like an ocean. As all the rivers join to the ocean, let all these various facets of the soul unite and join in the sea of the soul. That is what the asanas will teach you. God bless you. Thank you.